Hi guys, welcome once again to another edition of Mouth with Mark Online. Improve your English skills and learn English conversations online with Kumar. Hello, and welcome again to another edition of Mouth with Mark Online, your place for English conversation and life skills, tips, and tricks. For today's episode, we are going to talk about how to give counter-arguments and refusals. You see, we cannot always agree on all topics, ideas, themes, or preferences in life. No two people are the same, because the threads of lines that make up our personality are uniquely our own. Hence, we have different preferences, visions, and sometimes we could be in conflict with someone's preference or vision. And it's okay. That is exactly why we have to express our refusals or our counter-arguments. Imagine this. You're working and your boss asks you, "Do you think I made the right decision?" One says, "Well, I'm not really sure, but you're the boss. Nothing can go wrong." The other person says, "Would you consider another option before we go through with it?" Which do you think would be a better answer? If you are the boss, what would be your decision? I leave it up to you. Let us continue. Here are some examples of how we express our counter-arguments or refusal. Here's the first one. I am sorry to say no. Now, this statement is already okay, but because that's direct and clear-cut refusal or counter-argument to a specific statement or idea by someone. But here's how you make it better. I'm sorry, I am inclined to believe in another proposal, or in the other proposal. See, instead of saying just, I'm sorry to say no, you have to make it better, and you say, I'm sorry, I am inclined to believe in the other proposal. Sounds better. Here's the second one. I'm sorry, but that's impossible. See, clear cut, refusal, and negative statement. Now, how do you make it better? You can say, I am sorry, but that would be very challenging. Okay? Nothing is impossible. Everything is doable, but it's challenging. Some people would say it's very difficult, but you don't actually say the task is difficult because it's a negative connotation. You have to say the task is challenging. So instead of saying it's very difficult, it's impossible, you say, I am sorry, but that would be very challenging. Let's go to the third one. I'm afraid that's beside the point. The other word for this is, I'm afraid that's not the point. That's beside the point. How do you make this better? You can say, I'm afraid that's another story. Okay? That's another idea, or that's another point. You're not saying that that's not the point. You're just saying that's another point. The same meaning, but the second sentence is way better and way positive. How about this one? It contradicts to our usual practice. It contradicts to our usual practice. How do you make this better? You say, we have other standard practices. We have other standard practices. Instead of saying it contradicts or it conflicts with what we're doing, you say we have another way of doing it, right? Both have the same meaning, but this one is even better. How about this one? Sorry, we can't meet your request. Sorry, we can't meet your request. That's very negative. How do you make it better? You say, sorry, we can only do so much. We are so sorry, we can only do so much. Another way of saying it is, if I could, I would, right? It's a positive refusal or saying no to a person's request or idea. How about this one? I really don't see why we should buy this. I really don't see why we should buy this. How do you make that positive? You say, sorry, but I think we should buy the other one instead. Sorry, but I think we should buy the other one instead. It's the same thing. You're saying no, but you're giving an alternative. It's a positive way of saying no. I am sorry, I can't accept this. I am sorry, I can't accept this. How do you make this positive? You say, I'm sorry, I wish I could, but just keep it. I'm sorry, I wish I could, but just keep it. Very polite way of refusing of something that's given to you. So, here's what you have to remember. It's okay to say no. Yes, it is. We all have differences and preferences and in anything else. There are times when we need to express our disagreements and our opinion and something that matter. It's not really good to be a yes man. It's not always good to be yes, yes, yes man. You can disagree and it's totally okay. Just be honest and polite with it. According to Mr. Dehaan, we need not all agree, but if we disagree, let us not be disagreeable in our disagreement. Meaning, let's express it in a right way, in a polite way. Our disagreements, or counter refusals, or our arguments, so that we do not destroy relationships. Okay? Remember this, it's okay to say no, but say no politely. That's it for today, and I hope you have learned something today. I'll see you again on our next video. Bye bye.